You've built a website, HTML gives it structure, CSS makes it beautiful, but click a button and nothing happens. Try to filter a list and the page just sits there. Static HTML and CSS can't respond to user actions. They can't remember state. They can't make decisions. That's where JavaScript comes in. It's the programming language of the web. Every interactive feature you've ever used, from form validation to infinite scroll, from dark mode toggles to real-time search, it's all JavaScript. In this video, you'll learn variables and how to store data with let, const, and why var is dead. Primitive types, every data type JavaScript gives you. Type coercion and why double equals is a trap. Operators, arithmetic, comparison, logical, and the nullish coalescing operator. And Truthy and Falsy values. The complete list. Let's make your websites come alive. Variables are containers that hold data. In JavaScript, you have three ways to declare a variable: var, let, and const. Var is the old way. It was the only option before 2015. The problem with var is hoisting. Var declarations get moved to the top of their scope. You can use a var variable before you declare it, and JavaScript won't throw an error. It just gives you undefined. That's confusing and leads to bugs. Var also ignores block scope. A var inside an if block leaks out to the function. That's why var is considered dead. Don't use it in modern JavaScript. Let is block scoped. It only exists inside the curly braces where you declare it. Let can be reassigned. You can change what it holds. Let total equals 0. Then later total equals total plus 10. That works fine. Const is also block scoped, but it cannot be reassigned. Once you set a const, that binding is locked. Const pi equals 3.14159. You can't change pi later. But here's the catch. Const doesn't make objects immutable. Const user equals an object with name Alice. You can still change user.name to Bob. The object mutates. What you can't do is reassign user to a completely different object. The rule is simple. Use const by default. Use let when you need to reassign. Never use var. For naming, use camel case for variables. Start with a lowercase letter. Use descriptive names. User name, not you. Total price, not TP. Constants that never change. Use upper snake case. Max retries. API base URL. JavaScript has 7 primitive types. String is text. Wrap it in single quotes, double quotes, or backticks. Strings are immutable. You can't change a character in place. Number handles both integers and decimals. JavaScript doesn't have separate int and float types. 1, 3.14, -42, they're all just number. Be careful with floating point. 0.1 plus 0.2 does not equal 0.3. It equals 0.300000004. That's how floating point works in every language, not just JavaScript. Bigint handles numbers larger than number can safely represent. Add the letter n to the end of a number literal to make it a bigint. Boolean is true or false, that's it. 2 values used for conditions, flags, and logic. Null means intentionally empty. You set it on purpose to say this has no value. Undefined means a variable was declared but never assigned a value. The difference matters. Null is deliberate. Undefined is accidental. Symbol creates a unique identifier. Symbol parenthesis description creates a symbol that is guaranteed to be unique. 2 symbols with the same description are still not equal. Symbols are used for object property keys that should never collide. To check a type, use the typeof operator. Type of 42 returns number. Type of hello returns string. Type of true returns boolean. Type of undefined returns undefined, but watch out. Type of null returns object. That's a famous JavaScript bug that's been there since 1995 and can never be fixed. Type coercion is when JavaScript automatically converts one type to another. Double equals performs loose comparison with coercion. 0 double equals false is true. Empty string double equals false is true. Null double equals undefined is true. These conversions are confusing and unpredictable. Triple equals performs strict comparison, no coercion. 0 triple equals false is false. They're different types. Always use triple equals. Always. There is no good reason to use double equals. Now, truthy and falsy values. JavaScript has exactly 7 falsy values. Memorize them: false, 0, -0, empty string, null, undefined, and nan. Everything else is truthy. An empty array is truthy. An empty object is truthy. The string false is truthy. The string 0 is truthy. Even -1 is truthy. Only the 7 values I listed are falsy. This matters because JavaScript uses truthiness in conditions. If parenthesis value means if value is truthy. If you write if parenthesis empty array, that's truthy, so the block runs. To check for an empty array, use if parenthesis array dot length. 0 length is falsy, so it works correctly. Arithmetic operators: plus, minus, star for multiply, slash for divide. %sign is modulo, it gives you the remainder. 10% 3 is 1. Double star is exponentiation. 2 double star 3 is 8. Plus also concatenates strings. Hello plus space plus world gives hello world. Be careful. If one side is a string, JavaScript converts the other to a string too. 5 plus the string 3 gives the string 53, not 8. Comparison operators: less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal. Triple equals for strict equality. Exclamation triple equals for strict inequality. These all return a boolean. Logical operators: double ampersand is logical and both sides must be truthy for the result to be truthy. Double pipe is logical or at least one side must be truthy. Exclamation mark is logical not. It flips true to false and false to true. Double question mark is the nullish coalescing operator. It returns the right side only when the left is null or undefined. Value double question mark fallback. If value is null or undefined, use fallback. Unlike OR, it doesn't trigger on 0 or empty string. That's the key difference. The ternary operator is a shortcut for if else. Condition question mark. Value if true, value if false. Is admin question mark dashboard homepage. Short and readable. Template literals use backticks. Backtick hello $, curly brace name, curly brace backtick. You can embed any expression inside $, curly braces. Template literals also support multi-line strings without escaping. Let's define the data structure for TaskFlow using proper JavaScript types. First, the priority levels. We use a const object as an enum. Const priority equals an object with low as the string low, medium as medium, high as high, and urgent as urgent. Object.freeze parenthesis priority locks it. No changes allowed. For task status, same pattern. Const status equals an object with to do, in progress, review, and done. Frozen with object.freeze. Now the task itself. Const create task is a function that takes title, priority, and assign to. It returns an object. ID uses date.now for a unique number. Title is the string passed in. Priority defaults to priority.medium using the nullish coalescing operator. Status starts as status.todo, created at its new date to ISO string for a proper date format. Assigned to defaults to null if no one is assigned. Completed at starts as null, and tags is an empty array ready for strings to be added later. Every field uses the right type: strings for text, numbers for ID, null for intentionally empty values, an array for the tags collection. And we used const object.freeze and the nullish coalescing operator, all concepts from this video. Let's recap what you learned. Variables, const by default, let when you need to reassign, never var. 7 primitive types, string, number, bigint, boolean, null, undefined, and symbol. Type coercion, always use triple equals, never double equals. 7 falsy values, false, 0, -0, empty string, null, undefined, nan. Operators, arithmetic, comparison, logical and, or, nullish coalescing, and ternary. Template literals for clean string interpolation with backticks. And we built TaskFlow's data structure using every concept from this video. In the next video, we'll dive into functions, scope, and closures, the building blocks of every JavaScript program. See you in the next one.